correct. We are the On the Go team, at least portions of us. I'm Danielle Wiggins with Maureen Kyle, Dave Chudowski, and Austin Love. It is Friday. It is the beginning of Lenten season, and we have a great fish fry guide coming up. And oh my goodness, the bromance continues between Austin and Dave. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Feel free to put your comments. Let us know your perspective in the comment section. We want to hear from you because remember, this is a conversation between us and you. But first, we start with CMSD. So Cleveland Metropolitan Schools, they are expected to release their plan for in-person learning. Maureen, we've been covering this all morning. For those who have not been following this story, what's going on?
Well, so the governor last week, I mean, he has always said that he wants schools back in person by March 1st. I mean, I talked to him months ago or beginning of January, and I said, how realistic is that? And he kind of was vague. I mean, he couldn't say like, yes, this will happen for sure, but that was his goal. So then as you probably, if you follow news, you know that he called out school districts who weren't going to stick to his deadline or stick to his plan, saying, hey, we need to make this happen. But then school districts said, not all of our teachers are vaccinated. We don't know if this is the safest plan for our school district specifically. CMSD, I mean, we saw them working to vaccinate thousands of their own teachers, and then other teachers in schools that were somehow connected, that they were trying to help out 26 other schools. So, this is a great undertaking. And so there's been a little bit of back and forth between the governor and CMSD and other school districts. So Cleveland Metropolitan School District is going to release a plan today. We don't know exactly what those details are. We're going to find them out a little bit later this morning and later today. This affects a lot of schools, not just in, just not the Cleveland public schools, but you have to keep in mind, I think that just personally speaking, growing up, with parents as teachers at St. Ignatius High School, they would follow a lot of guidance from whatever district they were in. So I think they've kind of broken off and they're making some of their own decisions now, especially when it comes to COVID. But, there's a lot of schools that might take a look at CMSD, say, what are they doing? That might be our plan too. So we'll see. It's a hard line to walk. If you follow and watch the Today Show, Savannah Guthrie was really trying to nail down Vice President Harris on saying, well, the CDC is recommending this, and you're saying this, and that's not jiving together. So, what do teachers and parents, what can they expect? And the Vice President was saying, hey, this varies from neighborhood to neighborhood. Yeah. So it's a complicated issue. It really is. And you're dealing with people's own comfort levels and their own, personal opinions about what keeps their own family safe. Mm-hmm. So we'll be following it and bring you details.
Yeah, it's been a struggle, so to say the least, because you mentioned the Today Show interview with the vice president. And then, like a few hours later, the day later, they had to come out with clarification on what it meant, because it was like, the Biden administration said within the first 100 days, they want kids back in school. The press, someone said that just
press secretary said that means 1 day a week. Then President Biden came out and said, no, I'm talking about five days. His deadline is a little bit further than Governor DeWine's deadline. He's saying, the president's saying April. And the issue here with CMSD is that the governor is saying March 1st. And today is February, is it the 19th? 19th. So, I mean, if March 1st sounds like, oh yeah, we have a little while, and we really don't.
Well, CMSD.
And as Maureen said,
go ahead.
I was just going to say, Maureen said it was a hard line, but, and two, this affects so many people. And I mean, I know this is the Cleveland School District, but when you're talking about coronavirus and you're talking about the pandemic, when it comes to schools, this is something that almost everyone has to relate with, because so many people have kids, and then there's teachers, and so it really affects so many people, and you have different school districts doing different things.
Yeah, and what we do know is that CMSD did say that they were going to start spring sports February 22nd, and we did hear from the governor that not probably, but we will see graduations and spring sports as long as people wear their mask and do the social distancing. So we will continue to be on top of that. And again, let us know your thoughts. And I see a number of you joining in. Marsha joining from Lake Worth, Florida. All our Florida people join in to kind of rub in the temperatures.
Hey, make room in that guest room, Marsha.
Yes, the entire Go team is hanging out. And Austin is going to bring his photo of Dave. Little Dave, right, Austin?
Little Dave. Yeah, we got little Dave right here. And yeah, he's quite the guy. And I also realized that little Dave is a really big fish fry fan. So happy fish fry season to everyone as we go from schooling and all of that mess to a lot more fun, hopefully. And that's a Friday night fish fry. Who doesn't love a good Friday night fish fry? And, we're in the middle of a pandemic right now. So I was like, well, what if we did a fish fry at home? And that's exactly what I brought to everyone on the show today. And this is what's left of my fish fry this morning. Absolutely. It's a lemon and a little bit of tartar sauce. Just absolutely devoured that piece. But we have the whole recipe for you on our website at wkyc.com. And it's with an air fryer, and it's awesome. And I know that probably be like, well, I don't have an air fryer, so it doesn't work for everyone. If you don't have an air fryer,
face on TV too. I don't know why. Why is everybody going?
That's my.
You don't have an air fryer.
That's my.
They might be like,
you don't have an air fryer face. Well, get
I
your
don't
life
have
together.
an air fryer. Yeah.
Well,
I'm just saying.
You don't have an air fryer.
Do you not have an air fryer?
I don't have an air fryer, but I don't say it like.
Well, that's because I am an elite category and I own an air fryer. So I'm looking down on you. I'm looking down on you, face, for not owning an air fryer.
Austin, tables have turned, buddy. Now you're the one with talking about kitchen appliances.
Oh,
it's really it
has
really turned.
Wait, so Austin, where did you get the recipe from?
I got it online, and then I kind of just tweaked it to how I wanted it. My mom had also made it too, and she talked about some things that she would have done different with it. So I added a little bit more seasoning, a little bit more kablam with a little cayenne pepper in there, a little garlic salt, kablam. It's really good, and yeah, you just get some cod, you salt and pepper the cod, then you do a little assembly line of flour, egg. Panko is the that's the Price is Right.
That's the game. Yeah.
Yeah. So panko, season a little bit of that panko, throw some salt in there, put a little cayenne pepper, garlic salt, an Old Bay seasoning. Take that, wabba bang, wabba boom, put it in your air fryer, 10 minutes at 400 degrees. Super good. And then also you got to check out the tartar sauce recipe as well. I didn't realize how easy tartar sauce was to make. It's just mayo, pickles, a little bit of dill.
You're
lemon.
growing up every day. It's so nice to see the maturity.
How about it, guys? I know. I'm a boy becoming a bigger boy. How about that?
Next time, let's talk about like the best vacuums to get for your face.
Yeah. Well, Allison, my girlfriend, was like, I heard about this new vacuum, and it does. We were literally just having this conversation.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we're going off
the rails. You're really growing up.
I know.
You're in the club, buddy.
Austin, I know I can bring
with a mop.
I can bring this up because you put it on your social media platform. So I'm not breaking any news, but I saw that you were celebrating an anniversary of sorts the other day, and I guess I didn't know whether to say congrats or be jealous.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be pretty jealous of my life too, Dave, if I were you. So, maybe a little bit of both.
Man, I'm gonna grab that guitar behind you.
The bromance.
You set yourself up for that one, buddy boy.
Dave and Austin. So Austin, just for people who did not check out your social media, but first let me say, Chris agrees. He loves that air fryer. He's going to try your recipe, Austin.
Team air fryer. Yep.
Rachel, this is for you too, Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Adulting is hard. It is
hard.
Okay.
It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
I'm taking it on full force though, guys.
April, thank you for watching from Stowe. Colette, Austin, she's correcting you about the Plinko. That was the game, of course. I think Mo already got you on that one.
Yeah, I got you. I kind of corrected myself on that.
Can you hard-boil eggs in the air fryer, Austin?
I have my own little air. It's its own hard-boiled egg little contraption.
and I'll beat you at the Instapot. We still have to have that the egg off.
All right, Dave.
I made one the other night. I swear to God, it was the best hard-boiled egg I've ever had in my life. I had it
from
right
fish
to a
to
T.
hard-boiled eggs. Now I see why the producers are always in our ears talking about rat.
Yeah. I haven't had an egg talk with Dave, but a little inside baseball for everyone. Dave has like 3 talking points after the show. And every single day it's about an egg, and the other one is about plastic spoons, I think, or forks. It's been a minute.
The plastic spoons that we have here at work, I have to bring my own spoons, I think, because the plastic spoons here are awful. The yogurt, whatever, it gets all over the place. They're just not real spoons.
Yeah. First world problems.
Welcome to the On The Go team.
This is a fun one,
we
guys.
talk about, we love it. Alrighty, let us know where to get the best fish fry, the best fish for this
Austin
Fridays. And Austin, yeah, so we'll be at Austin. No, we won't, because we can't come because of the pandemic. But when it lifted, we'll drive through. So thank you all for joining us for this On The Go post show. I see you all commenting, and we appreciate it. You will see Maureen, Dave, and Holly during the Today Show. The rest of us will see you Monday morning
at
4:30. Have a great weekend.